Hope you have a great time on board as well as
皆様ご乗乗ありがとうございました。この次もどうぞスターアライアンスメンバーシンガポール航空をご利用くださいますよう乗務員一同心よりお待ちしております。
シンガポールに到着しました。帝国通り暑いです。では今から入国審査します。シンガポールのイミグレは人がいないですね。いなかったです。全部自動で、だから誰とも喋らず入国審査ができる。すごいですね。びっくりしました。近年行った国々ではなかった。初めて。さすがシンガポールって感じですね。ということで今日から7日間シンガポール楽しんできます。ターミナル3に着いたんですけど、ジュエルまではかなり遠いですね。ゆっくり。でも最初に見たいので向かいます。 トムヤムスープ辛い、もう美味しい。最高です。無料っていうのはもう勝てない。ちまきもちまきイブニングカクテルは8時半までみたいなので、今8時20分でかなり美味しいなと思ったものがあったらまた行きたいなと思って。全然開かない。出てきました。いただきます。ちまきじゃなかった、肉だった。面白い。デザートとかもめっちゃおしゃれ。いちごが入っていろいろあるので、はい、ちょっと食べてみます。いいね。ポーカー行こうと思ったのに行くのやめて、これ食べます。今からちょっとマリーナベイサンズのカジノに行ってきます。すごい。カジノのカードを作ったので、今からカジノに行ってきます。
you let go.
おはようございます。シンガポール2日目。今日は今からシンガポールギャラリーに行ってきます。地下道を通って行きたいと思います。東京よりも涼しくて30度ないぐらいです。快適です。
Photograph of us without cares and worn out clothes. Doesn't seem so long ago. Now I'm just sitting here bored at home, and it really got me thinking of the times we took off on the road. I can't remember where we headed that night. We were cruising around town in Memphis, running the lights. I just know how it felt. I won't forget that. Windows down and open top, but we were clever not to take it too far. Though it's hard not getting tempted, calling you up to see how you've been. Cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then. Way back then. It's funny how times roll by. Is it 12 years since last time? Where'd you go? What's the score? Did you find what you were looking for? I never see you anymore. I can't remember what we did that day. We were blowing off steam in Paris, but I wanted to stay. Cause I know how it felt when we raised hell. I won't forget that. But we were clever not to take it too far. Though it's hard not getting tempted, calling you up to see how you've been. Cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then. Way back then. Killing time, Friday night, found a photograph of us. I can't remember what we did that time. We were spending one night in Venice. It just slipped my mind. I just know how it felt. I won't forget that. Windows down and open top, but we were clever not to take it too far. Though it's hard not getting tempted, calling you up to see how you've been. Cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then.
Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Only time will tell. Why do you keep telling me nothing? But I know all your flaws, at least they say something. Still I try to connect with you through your eyes. Your eyes. What is on your mind? I think it's time to speak. I have crossed the line, but no, not just me. I'm feeling something that goes beyond us. Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, cause we've been through hell. I can't be still want all of you, and I know all your colors. And I guess cause of that I can think of no others. Yeah, I need you to breathe, without you I'm lost. I'm lost, yeah. What is on your mind? I think it's time to speak. I crossed the line, but no, not just me. I'm feeling something that goes beyond us. Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Yeah. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Work it out. No, I know what is on your mind. I think it's time to speak. I have crossed the line, but no, not just me. I'm feeling something that goes beyond us. Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Yeah. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Work it out. No, I know what is on your mind. I think it's time to speak. I have crossed the line, but no, not just me. I'm feeling something that goes beyond us. Can we work it out? Only time will tell. It's gonna take a lot, cause we've been through hell. I can't be without you. I've tried and I failed. So can we work it out? Yeah. Only time will tell. Ooh, only time will tell. Ooh, tell. Ooh. Hey, you're good at making me lose my mind, but I always come around, don't I? And I know sometimes I'm bringing you down, but I always make you smile, don't I? We're like the waves on a big blue stormy sea. Still you're the one who brings out the best in me. We're a little messed up, baby, kinda up and down, and we keep falling till we hit the ground, but then we get back up again. Yeah, we're a little messed up, baby, it's never getting boring when we keep coming for the stars, just you and me.
ロングバーに行ってみたいと思います。ここだ。
Figure it out, don't we? Yeah. We're like the waves on a big stormy sea. We're a little messed up, baby, kinda up and down, and we keep going till we hit that ground, but then we get back up again. We're a little messed up, baby, it's never getting boring when we keep coming for the stars, just you and me. Always get back up again. You and me.
記念にいただきました。